Okay, welcome. And now I'm going to do a video. This is our welcome video for Applied Mathematics 2. This is Math 115. So this is going to be a relatively short video, I hope. So let's jump right in. So the first thing I want to show you is I'm going to show you where everything is in Canvas. I'm going to go over the syllabus. We're going to go over a couple things with my math lab, and then that's it. Okay, so I encourage you to read the syllabus in its entirety. We're not going to go over all of it today. I'm not going to go over very much of it. I'm going to leave it to you to read. I'm going to highlight some things. I'm going to go through here, show you where things are at, but I encourage you to go into Canvas, the course, and look around. Familiarize yourself with where things are so you can get a good start on things. Okay? Okay. We're also going to go into my math lab, and I'll show you how to get to the ebook and the assignments and to the videos that I would like you to watch. Okay, so now, first of all, this is the home screen. So you can access all the important information just from here, right here, start here. So if you could click on that, that's where you're going to start, do some reading. And then here's where the syllabus is. Okay, you can click the syllabus to get to the syllabus. And then there's modules. Okay, that's where all the information, what you're going to be working on each week. The modules in the syllabus should line up pretty well. The syllabus is what you're going to go by, so if there is a difference between what you see in Canvas and the syllabus, let me know, because the syllabus is what we're going to be going off of. Now, notice, okay, so one thing I also want to let you know is as we go into this, this is a welcome video that's used for all of my 115 classes, all of the Applied Mathematics 2 classes that I teach. So the dates may be different, the times may be different, but the general information is going to be the same, okay? The structure is the same. So what we're going to be covering is going to be the same. But with that being said, make sure that you read the syllabus for this class, okay? So that you know what the syllabus says for your class, okay? Okay, so let's jump right in. Okay, so this is the home screen that we're on. So again, you can go to the syllabus here and the modules here, or you can get to them over here in the left side. You can get to modules, assignments, grades here as well. Okay, but we'll get there. So we've got homeworks, we've got tests, and we've got quizzes. Okay, they're all here. You're going to take them online. The modules are right here. Again, this is just the second place you can get to them. Here's where you're going to get to the welcome video, right? From here. Okay, so that's actually where you're at. If you're watching this video, you already found it. Okay, I put in an announcement here, usually letting the students, letting you guys know where it's located. So here it is, right here. And the modules is where you're going to go. So you know what to do, right? So then here's how you access. Here's the instructions on how to access my math lab through Red Shelf. Okay, and here's the link to the course materials. Okay, so once you set it up, you have access to it. So there's no registering, there's no purchasing an access code anymore. You got it access when you registered for the class. You paid for the class, which gave you access. So there's nothing more to do. Just follow the instructions, and you should have access. If you have any issues, please let me know, and I'll look into it, see if we can get it fixed. But you should have no issues. Now, then each week, this is an 8-week course. Each week, you're going to have a set of things to do. So if you click on here, week 1, here's the instructions, what to do. Okay? Now again, due dates are going to be a little bit different than what you're familiar with, okay? But look at the syllabus, okay? This should match the syllabus. Okay. Um, Here's the guided notes for the chapter. Here's the guided notes for chapter 3, chapter 2. Here's the information that we're going to be covering. Okay. And what you're going to want to do is notice what it says here. It says we're going to begin with review of fractions and percents. It says read your ebook. So that's part of the expectation before you come to class. You should read the ebook, the sections that we're going to be covering that day. You should read those before you get to class also. Use the guided notes to fill in, to help you with everything as you're reading the book. Okay, fill that in. If there's something you don't know, or you don't know if there's the answer, hey, that's something we can go over in class. Also, there are videos, and I'll show you where the videos are in a moment, but it is expected that you're going to watch the videos for each section. Okay, it's very important that you do that, and I'll explain why in a little bit. Okay, so this is, and then of course, again, this is telling you, hey, this is what we're going to be doing this week. This is what we're going to be focusing on. Okay, it's going to be to help guide you. Now let's go to the syllabus. Okay, so now if you look at the syllabus, this is like your Bible for the class. This is your detailed instruction manual. Okay, so it gives you all the information about the class at the top, when and where you meet, what days. Okay, read all this, what you're required to have for the class, what you're going to need access. You're going to have a calculator. Make sure you have a calculator. You can't use your phone. Okay, I'm going to skip all this here. You make sure you read it. Here's information about the what the breakdown of the class is, what the different weights are, categories for different assessments, exams, homework, quizzes, okay, final exam, and then lecture videos, right? So those are the lecture videos. Now these lecture videos, I'm doing something different this session. I'm using the lecture videos that are already prepared on my math lab, okay? So what I'm saying here, just in this lecture video, the lecture videos that I'm talking about are not my lecture videos for this particular class. These are the lecture videos that are prepared for each section in the My Math Lab ebook that I'm going to show you in a moment. So make sure you watch those videos before you come to class. Watch the lecture videos that covers all the sections for that day's class before you get there. Okay, I want you prepared for class. If you're prepared for a class, you're going to get a lot more out of the class than if you're not prepared. Okay, because I'm not going to be lecturing. This is a flipped classroom, which means instead of me lecturing for an hour, almost 2 hours, you're going to watch the videos, which are going to be much more manageable. And then when you come to class, we're going to jump right into basically working on things. We're going to work on examples. We're going to answer questions. We're going to do problems. I'm going to help you work out problems that you get stuck on with the homework. So part of your time in class, as it will be outside of class, is going to be working on homework. So I'm going to give you time in class to work on homework. And when you get stuck on the homework, guess what? We can work on it together, and I can help you with what you're getting stuck on. Or if you're at home and you get stuck on something, you can bring that to class. Or if there's something in the videos or something in the textbook that you didn't understand, an example or something, we can work that out in class, and I can show you where you're getting tripped up and help you correct it and move on with your better understanding. Because that's my role as the professional educator, is to help you with wherever you are struggling with, which this is fantastic because it allows you to learn at your own pace, and you get to work on the things that you're struggling with, because everybody struggles with something different. Okay, so it's going to be more student-centered than it is class-centered or teacher-centered. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Exams, make sure you pay attention with the exams. There are no makeup exams. I do not give makeup exams, period. Okay, what I will do is if you miss an exam, I will replace your lowest score of the 3 exams. I will replace your lowest score with whatever you get on the final. That's it. If you miss a second exam, you're done. I mean, you're going to get a 0. Okay. This is an 8-week course. It is very important that you come to class every day, and it is very important that you do not miss any of the assignments because it will hurt your grade. Okay, I do drop lowest scores. Okay, I do replace your lowest exam score with the final. But again, if you miss another exam, you're going to get a 0, and it's really going to hurt your score, your grade in the class. Okay. But again, read the syllabus. Here are the dates for the exams. That's also in the syllabus. What else? Attendance, right? You get attendance as part of your grade. Okay. I use attendance also for at the end of your for your final grade. Okay. I also offer extra credit, which means at the end of the semester, because I offer extra credit, you can do the extra credit or not, but when it comes to rounding up to the next grade, my cutoff for the grade, let's go back to the grading scale for a moment. My cutoff for A's and B's or whatever is the halfway mark, 0.5. So if you're at an 89.5, I will round you up to the next higher grade. If you're in an 89.4, I will not. If you're at an 89.45, I will not round you up. Okay, why? Because I have attendance and I have extra credit. Okay, so I do a lot of things to help students with their grade. So if you take advantage of that, then whatever grade you get, you get. Now here's the thing. I'm doing this as a little bit of a bump, but keep in mind that I give grades. I have to give grades based on how well you understand the material, how well you've mastered the material. I cannot give grades based on how hard you work, how much effort you put in. It's all about understanding and mastery. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, so let's go on. Here's some information here. Again, make sure you read all this, make sure you understand it. Very important, read this. This goes over some other information that is in the start here. But here's where I want to get. Here is the class schedule. Now again, this is a tentative class schedule. Okay, it'll be an ebb and flow, right? But this is the goal. These are the things that we're going to be focusing on the first week. We're going to get through these sections. This is what I want you to do. Okay, I want you to read section 2.2 and 2.3 for this day. So before you get to class on this day, let's say for example Tuesday, I would expect that you would have all the videos watched for section 2.2 and section 2.3, and also read the textbook. Okay, if you want to do some example problems, fantastic. I would even practice example problems. In fact, the example problems in the textbook is a good way to get more practice to help with your understanding. And if you get stuck on any of those and you keep getting the wrong answer, guess what? We can go over it together in class. That's the best part. Instead of lectures, we're going to spend class time practicing and working on homework, practicing problems, and working on your understanding. Okay? At the end of the semester, my goal is to help you get whatever grade you want in the class. And to help you do that, it takes practice. Okay? And ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask me questions. I know students hate to ask questions. They hate looking like they're stupid. Don't worry about that. Trust me. You're not the only one that has questions. Okay? And you're not the only one that feels that way. So I'm here to help you. That's my goal. That's what I want to do. Okay? So here's the class schedule. So make sure you pay attention to this and the due dates. For example, we've got quiz 1, right? So here's quiz 1 for chapter 2. Okay? Make sure it's due by that day. It'll be open, but make sure you have it done by that time. Then, of course, we've got another quiz and we've got our first exam. Okay? So pay attention to these due dates. Okay? All right. So now, how do you get to the videos and the textbook? Here's where you're going to go. You go to modules. Okay? Again, there's 2 ways to get to modules. I don't care which one you use, but here's one way. Okay? So now what you do is once you are registered, once you get everything registered for the course materials for my math lab, you go here and it'll take you to this window, right? So it'll ask you if you want to open to another window. Okay, it'll take you to the My Math Lab website. Or not really, but it'll take you here, and then it'll take you to the course access. Okay, and here we go. Now it's going to take you to Pearson. And then here, open My Math Lab. Come on, there we go. And here is where you're going to access the ebook and the videos. Okay, the grade book, anything else in here, there's no assignments, nothing like that here. You're going to access the ebook. Okay, so go over to eText, click on the eText, open the eText. This is an interactive eText. Okay, this is where you're going to find the videos. You're going to find other examples. You're going to find a lot of tools to help you understand the problems. So use the tools. I'm not going to be your only resource. By the way, another resource that's great is the Tutoring Center. Utilize the Tutoring Center to your advantage. There are a lot of great tutors that tutor at CLC that are there to help you. Okay? So lots of resources. Oh, wait a minute, what happened? Hold on. I don't know why I went there. Let's try this again. Okay, come on, open up. Okay, here we go. All right, so now we're going to go over here to the left to the table of contents, and we're going to go to chapter 2 since that's where we're starting. Come on, where's the cursor? Oh, here we go. So go to chapter 2, click on chapter 2, and then we're going to go to here. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go to the next page. And I just want to show you where the videos are. So let's say you're reading. Here we go, right? We're on the first example. Notice here, over here, you've got animation, right? Creating fractions. You got another example, a try it, example 2. You got another try it, example 2, so you can practice the different things, okay? Let me go back to the first, because I skipped page 60, so because I want to show you the video. So at the beginning of each section, you'll have a video. So look at that. You've got an objective 1, find multiples of natural numbers. So you've got a video here, watch the videos. Then you've got this animation here too, multiplying and dividing fractions. And then you've got to try it, so you can try it yourself and see how you do. And then here's the video on multiplication and division of fractions. So if you click on that, it's going to open up a video. And if you hit play, it will play a short video.
Hello, I'm Leanne Spar. In this section, we will discuss multiplication and division of fractions. The specific objectives we will discuss are multiply proper fractions, use cancellation, multiply mixed numbers, divide fractions, and divide mixed numbers. Let's begin by doing an example of multiplying proper fractions. Let's multiply 5/12 times 7/10. We're going to multiply the numerators and multiply the denominators. However, we're going to simplify by cancellation first, if possible.
What's going on here, right? So I'm going to go out of there. So those are the videos you want to watch before class. Now here's what I would do. I would strongly recommend you read the textbook read the section first, then watch the videos. Okay? Read the textbook first, the section, then watch the corresponding videos and practice the triads. Okay? That's going to prepare you for class, in addition to getting started on the homework. As soon as you read the section and you watch the videos and you do the triads, you're ready to do the homework. You can start diving into the homework. If you get stuck on the homework, you can work with me in class. Again, remember, that's the purpose of my goal, is to help you in class understand the material, so that way you can complete this course successfully. Okay, that's my job. Okay, so now let's go back to here. Okay, we'll go back to modules. And so that's pretty much it that I want to go over. Of course, grades, that's where you're going to find your grades. So, one last thing before I let you go. Here's the grading. Okay, so here's where you find your grades for each one. Okay, now at the end, we have your total grade. So that's going to be your total. If you ever want to know what your current grade in the class is, go to the total. That's going to give you your current grade with all of the stuff done. Now, in the syllabus, I say I drop the lowest grades. Like, for example, I dropped the lowest 2 homework scores, and I dropped the lowest quiz score. Okay, those are automatically dropped in Canvas in real time. Okay, so at any time, your total grade in the class, your current grade in the class, will include any dropped scores at that moment. Okay, so if you have only 3 quizzes, it'll drop the lowest of the 3. If you've taken 2 homeworks, right? Let's say we're only at the beginning and you've done only 2 homeworks, it'll drop those 2 homeworks since they're the lowest. So just keep in mind that it automatically, as the class goes on, it will every time you submit a score, it's going to recalculate and drop whatever scores are the lowest. Okay. Extra credit, though, the only thing that you have to keep in mind is extra credit I add manually. Okay. So extra credit is going to be done later on. Okay. So again, at the end of the semester, typically I'll add on the extra credit for the extra credit essays. The syllabus will be done the first week or after the first exam. So just keep in mind, extra credit is handled manually. Everything else is done automatic in the grade book. Okay. Other than that, I wish you luck. I'll see you in class, and I'm looking forward to helping you successfully navigate and complete this course. Take care.